Breaking news. A terrible car accident has occurred in Simapán, Hidalgo. There are several victims and most of them are children. Also, tonight, an attempt of suicide occurred in the arcs of Querétaro. A 30-year-old man tried to jump from the arcs in the middle of the rush hour. A new discovery about it could change the human mortality rate and change the future of several medical procedures. In our entertainment section, the critics are going to talk about one of the highest grossing movies of this year, John Wick 3. This and more tonight. This is Super Tech with Jorge Arturo. Good morning, all reporters. Alejandro and Mariana are in Simapán, Hidalgo, in the middle of a terrible accident. Tell us what is happening, Alejandro and Mariana.
Good morning, Arturo. In the morning of August 16 in 2019, in the middle of the highway Mexico-Laredo, a touristic bus fell into a precipice, and 7 of the 10 passengers lost their lives. Most of the passengers were parents of kids of a local orchestra of Simapán, a town near the zone.
The local orchestra was traveling to Mexico City for a national competition when one of the buses fell into the precipice. When the medical service arrived, five of them were found dead, and 2 were having several wounds. Later on, in the travel to the hospital, the bus driver lost his life because of a stroke. Thank you. Back to you, Arthur.
That's terrible. We hope that everything is going to be alright. Now, we're going to talk about a suicide attempt made this week in Querétaro. Our specialist Susana is going to tell us her opinion about this incident, and our psychiatric specialist Sergio is going to talk about the different causes of depression and suicide. Let's go with you, Susana.
The past 17th of October, a middle-aged man tried to jump from an almost 30 meters area. If you want my honest opinion, I think that he was unlikely to jump because he knew it was not a smart idea. We can show that he was just doing this for attention because the first thing that the man tried to negotiate with the police was to bring his girlfriend to the place that they were. Quite frankly, I think that the situation where this man was kinda reasonable. Maybe he was going through a lot of sentimental or work stuff. Anyways, I don't think this is supposed to be involved with third parties. Let's continue with you.
According to the company Hands on Health, suicide is a direct consequence of depression. Depression results from a variety of reasons. Some people experience depression during a serious medical illness. Others may have depression with life changes, such as a move or a death of a loved one. Still, others have a family history of depression. Those who do may experience depression and feel overwhelmed with sadness and loneliness for no known reason. In conclusion, depression has a negative impact on the way that we solve problems and can lead people to suicide. Let's back to you, Arturo.
We hope that situations like this don't happen anymore. Now, we're going to talk about a new discovery about it and how it can save your life. Well, our specialist Alfonso Zavala is going to tell us more about this medical advance and how it can have an impact on the future of the human mortality rate. Also, our reporter Aníbal Ayrton is going to talk about the story of the first patient under this treatment. If you ask me, this is a kind of weird medical procedure, but it's okay. Now, we continue with you, Alfonso.
Hi Arturo, thank you. Did you think that the baby teeth were worthless? Well, now it could save the lives of millions of persons. According to the National Center of Biotechnology of the United States, that baby teeth contain stem cells. This could be useful to create or regenerate damaged tissues or organs. This year, the Dr. Antonio Montero, president of the Dental School of Madrid, discovered that baby teeth have more stem cells than other typical body tissues. It can bring about a change in the way genetic and regenerative material is obtained. Look at this way. It could save millions of lives in the future. Continue with you, Aníbal.
One of the first patients who used this clinical treatment was a child of diabetic parent who has chance of developing diabetes. Through her teeth, the doctors could make a new pancreas, produce insulin properly. Quite frank, this story shows the future how medicine can be modified by medical advance. Back to you, Arturo.
Those are great news. Now, in our entertainment section, Julio and Alberto are going to talk about more about this great movie about John Wick 3. Let's go with you, Alberto.
You have no idea what's coming.
Mr. Wick broke the rules.
Hi, good morning everyone. This time we're gonna talk about John Wick 3. John Wick, who has an ex-hired murderer, broken a pact with the Assassin Association, and now his head has a price. Thousands of killers and bounty hunters try to kill him, but the only way to survive is find a way to ally with ex-companions and make a last job for the Assassin Association. To make deals with old enemies and old friends, and find a person who nobody asked him in several years.
The critic and the audience were completely sure that the franchise of John Wick couldn't get any better, but in the movie, the plot takes a different way, and we can be more satisfied. The action scenes are mind-blowing, and the twists and turns in the plot make the audience to want more about the epic scenes and the glory combat classics of the genre. The settings and locations are international, give the sensation to be around the world, and Kenny Reeves delivers a great performance as John Wick and make the plot more realistic. Halle Berry as Sophia make the perfect complement for the subplot. There are all characters for the other two movies, like Ian McShane as Winston, that make the best combination of companionship and hate. Too many critics, this is the best movie of the franchise and receive rave reviews of the media.
We completely recommend watch this movie, and we promise you are going to have a good time with the suspense and the actions of the movie, possibly one of the best of the year.
Thank you. Back to you, Arturo.
This is going to be a kind of cool movie. Well, that was Super Tech. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you tomorrow. Good morning.